What's going on, guys and gals? Kingspin here. I'm going to do something a little different with the channel. I've had a lot of the people who do watch my stuff express interest in a vlog on my recent acquisition of a 1970 C10 factory 350 with power steering and AC. Now, parts of that are missing at the moment. Obviously, my carburetor is in the house. Hasn't been on there, and I don't know how long. I'll have to tear it apart and get inside of it and get a look at everything, make sure everything's going to be okay before I'd really try to crank it up or anything. But right there should be the AC. You can see the power steering way back over there. Power steering pump. So pretty. She's so pretty. She's got a little bit of ding on the front, but you know, 50-year-old truck. What can you expect? She needs some TLC. Little scrape down this side. Nothing too serious. No damage to the frame or anything like that. This rocker panel is toast, though. It's gonna have to come off. And this right here, this is the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life, guys. I don't know what possessed whoever did this to pop rivet aluminum stripping over rust holes in the rocker panel and the cab corner. But there's the piece I took off the rocker panel. You saw the piece on the cab corner. There's the drive shaft in the back of the truck. And it boggles my mind. It's like, you know what we should do? We should just get something on here that's going to help us trap water up in here and just hold it on them rust spots we're trying to stop. I can't wrap my mind around it. It is drum brakes all around, though. We did not get the discs. Unfortunately, it did not have that option. That's all right, though. I may swap that on myself. It is the 6-lug, of course. No rear bumper at the moment. No rear bumpers at the moment. Free lawnmower in the back of it, because my mother said, well, the pull string broke, and I bought a new one. Well, fine then. I'll put a pull string on it. Perfect good lawnmower. Right. I mean, she's all here. Well, mostly all here. The important bits are pretty well here. This obviously is not factory vents. They're not in good shape. They need some serious love, but at least this one still moves, you know. Wiring as usual. Kids buy them, think I'm gonna hot rod it out, and they get up in here and they start playing with that, and they realize that they are in fact not a mechanic. We'll work all that out. It was a column shift. I do not believe this is the original column for it. I don't. I think it's a column replacement, but I do believe that the floor shifter is something that was added afterwards. As much as I'd love for it to be the 4-speed Muncie or the new process that came in this, I think it was originally the 3 on the tree, because I find it unlikely, if you can see it back there, that GM from the factory would have just left that torn and just screwed like that under there. That looks like a hack and chop job to me. We've got window crank and door levers. Everything works. It all rolls. It needs some serious love, obviously, but it all rolls. Wing windows all the way out and around. That's always nice when things work. I do have the passenger door panel in the seat right now. It's only been home about 5 hours, and I've already torn the passenger door panel apart. Easy there. The mechanism in that door is rusty, so it wasn't engaging and the door wouldn't close. So I have it in the house, and we're gonna WD-40 the crap out of it. Try to get that straightened out. It's just awful. It's terrible. Big bunch of just random tools I have laying in the seat and the floorboard at the moment. Bunch of crap. The instrument cluster is all there. It is cracked on that side, so I will definitely at least need a faceplate. We'll see what does and doesn't work. Factory radio is missing, of course, because nobody left the factory radios in them. This is all here. I haven't actually tried all my levers yet, but having no AC set up underneath there, I doubt it really matters. I don't think any of this is attached, but it does slide, and that's fantastic. As you see, there's not really much for it all to be attached to back here. No box or anything. What else? What else? This horrible seat, I don't know. It's all here. That's the best I can say. The foam is there. There's no tears or rips, but that's probably because it's the ugliest seat that was ever produced for a Chevy vehicle. The ugliest. And at some point, somebody thought that what they should do would be to get rid of, I guess if it had headrests to begin with, they got rid of the ones that were there and put some 90 model headrests in it. But in my honest opinion, given the way all of this looks, I feel like that didn't come there. They just cut it and jabbed it down in there, because that's how we hot rod. That's how we do it around here. But she isn't the most beautiful thing. But she is mine. Bring the hood down some. Get a look at it. Hood's pretty straight. That's always nice. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of the heavy flat right here. That's not my thing. I like the 67, 68 look with the slope. I may or may not cut this one and bring that down and give it the slope that I'd like. Obviously, it'd be easiest if I could just get a different hood, but from what I gather, there are some slight differences in them, and they won't just bolt on and straighten up. So, you know, factory hood. If I decide to go that far, I'll cut this one and make it look the way I want it to. That's neither here nor there at this point, though. I do intend to do side marker deletes, because I don't like the way they break up body lines. I never have. I don't know about moving the gas tank yet. This is probably toast. I haven't actually been in there and gotten it out, obviously, to look at it yet, but this dry rotted rag, I feel like it hasn't been helping keep water out of that hole for however long it's been sitting. Last time it was running and driving legal and such was 2007, obviously, so it could have been sitting just like that for the last 10 years, or they could have been driving it like that for an indeterminate period before. There's no telling. One thing that is a little bothersome is that to begin with here, we're going to be starting with these cherries that poured out right in front of the back tires. I understand it's a thing that a lot of people really like. It gives your truck that big, heavy blah, 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 blah sound, that reverberating pop. I'm not into that. I like something that's got 500 or 600 horsepower, and you don't even hear it coming until it's too late. That's kind of my thing. That's how I roll. That's how my father has always rolled. That's how we do things around here. So when we give this to him, which is what it's for, we're going to restore it. We're going to bring it back to running, driving, safe, probably slap a paint job on it, knock those deletes out, etc. And then we're going to give it to Dad for whatever holiday happens to be closest to the time we finish it. But that's probably going to cover the initial walk around. I'll have some follow-up stuff. I'm going to try to get an actual camera for this as well, because I'm using my LG Stylus phone right now. It's doing the job, but it could be doing it a lot better. So, poor door buttons. We'll fix those. I guess that's probably going to cover it for now. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Be cool, be safe, be careful.